Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, it's Big Legend, homie.
Tired of the narrative always being changed? I'm here to correct the narrative. Keep that real honest talk. Real talk. No yes men over here. I know you tell your news. Telling any wrong narrative, pushing the wrong agenda. Well, Twins Inc. we want to try to aim to fix those narratives. Give everybody a better understanding. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good brunch, good lunch, good evening, good night, early morning, early night, whatever it may be. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Twins Inc. I've been gone for a minute. Oh, man, been gone for a minute. Everything's good my way, but I think the last time I did an interview is when I did an interview with Sheraton regarding her book. And we have another interview coming. There's a lot of things that we have in store coming for Twins Inc. Talk. So just because I haven't been posting or doing any recordings doesn't mean I haven't been working. Definitely been working. Got a lot of things lined up coming on. But this morning, you see the topic, mental men's health since the COVID. And I just want to talk to everybody, to the ladies, to the fellas, to everybody. Because, since March, we all been home. Working remotely, or some people been unemployed, or people trying to find jobs, whatever the case may be. But people have been home with their significant others since March, right? And if you've been paying attention what's going on in the news and the world, a lot of things is happening right now, right? So I want to check in with the men's mental health because I believe once this COVID is finished, or whatever the brand new is going to be, there's going to be a lot of broken homes. It's sad to say that, or sad to even hear that's going to happen, but there's a lot of stuff going on. So when you think about like domestic violence, those cases have gone up since COVID has made everybody had to stay home. So, one thing COVID has done is show who people really are involved with. You know what I'm saying? If their significant other is the real significant other, I guess, to everything. Hey, everybody. Real significant to everybody that, I would say, not saying that people are living in lies, but when you work, right, you get up early in the morning, right, you see your family early that morning for a couple hours, or the kids, get them dressed, get them to go, and then you leave, right? And then you gone from 8 a.m., or if you got to commute, you just say like 7 or 6 a.m., all the way until maybe 5 or 6 or 7-ish. And then when you get home, kids probably seeing you for a little bit. They wrapping up. They going to sleep. Your wife or your girlfriend, whoever, you see them from 8 to maybe 12 if they're not falling asleep by 9 o'clock-ish or whatever. So you don't have that much interaction with each other Monday through Friday, right? And, of course, the weekend you have time to spend with your significant other. But with that being said, you don't have that time to be around that person all day. Now that things have changed, guess what? You're around that person all day long. Can't get away from them. You can't go out to the bar. You can't go out to drink because guess what? Everything's shut down. Now, I'm not a bar drinker, but I have my other means of having my downtime. That's for my gamers out there, PS4, PlayStation, 2K, everybody. You know who you is. But anyway, to my fellas out there. But I want to talk about because it's recently domestic violence, right? So I don't know the details of the stories, everything between Tory Lanez and Ms. Megan Thee Stallion, right? Don't know details. But what I do know is that the man shot a woman, I guess in her foot, I think in her foot, right? Her foot, he shot her. And one of my homegirls had a conversation regarding people are more speedy. Yeah, facts. My homegirl, Body Right, had a great conversation earlier this week regarding the men and domestic violence. Long story short, kind of same thing I'm kind of talking about, but I'm touching on a few other things though. But what's going on there? I mean, he shot her. I don't care what the situation may be. A man should never put his hands on a woman unless it's life or death, like really life or death. From what I'm hearing so far, like I said, I didn't read details, but the point I'm trying to make is that the man must be going through something very serious, very mental, something going on with him personally. I don't know details. All I know is that he shot her in the foot, a woman in the foot. I got a problem with that. And then some of the guys in my homegirl's conversation were talking about she was talking reckless. And then the dude got on the chat and started trying to validate, why women should know how to talk to men. And she is violating and all that. And if you talk that way, I'm like, whoa. I had to really you know what? I'm getting mad now because he's the same person that said, yeah, I have a sister that I had to beat up guys, put my hands on my sister. And you know what I'm saying? I don't play that. But then he'd say, but was contradict the first part he just said, right? And he'd say, but anytime you're having a conversation with anybody or arguing whatever, and then you say, but, then you just negated the first part of the conversation or whatever statement you just said, because but means whatever. And then he just said, but she need to, you can't talk to men any type of way. Listen how I think, fellas. As a man, I'm a man. I have a daughter, I have a wife, I have a mother, I have aunties, I have cousins, right? And I mean, of course, everybody should know how to talk to each other. But the fact that the man was trying to make a point that a woman deserved to get shot because they talk reckless to somebody. I'm old school with it. Sticks and stones and break my bones, but names never hurt me. Now, unless she was beating the brakes off him, or she was choking him to death where he couldn't breathe and he was about to black out, maybe, and I say maybe the only reason I might, all right, she might deserve to get shot. I don't know. I still don't, as a man, I can't see myself getting my life beaten to a break by one single woman. Now, getting jumped, maybe a different story. Did he get stabbed up? Did he get a black eye? Did she poke his eye out? Did he scratch his eye out? Did he have scratches all his face, all down his back? I mean, come on now. But I bring that up as another example of men going it's not going too far. Men should do this shit in the first place. Let's keep it 100. So, but also I read an article here. I'm living in Atlanta, Georgia, and a man just got arrested not too far where I live. He shot his wife in the face in front of his kids. Let that marinate for a second. He shot his wife in the face in front of his kids. I don't know what in the world that can make anybody get to that point to shoot somebody, first off, a woman in the face. 1, 2, in front of the kids. 3, how do we escalate to a gun? I mean, did she pull a knife out? I mean, but still, me mentally, if you pull a knife on me, I'm going to get stabbed at least one good time, and there's a high percentage chance that you're not going to stab me in the heart where you can kill me instantly. You know what I'm saying? I know I can finesse myself, but if you got a knife and you try to stab me, and once you go this one time and I block your hand or whatever, I take the stab, I'm beating the brakes off you. Boom, 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 boom. If I can pull a knife out, I'm going to stab you back. But anyway, I'm sorry, people. Just my imagination. Never been in that situation, but don't plan to be. But I don't understand that he shot the woman exactly in the face in front of his kids. You understand what kind of trauma that's going to leave on the kids for the rest of their life? I don't know if they have a son or daughter or boy. I don't know. I just know that it popped on my screen. Man, been charged or whatever, or captured, whatever, for shooting his wife or girlfriend, whatever, in the face in front of the kids. So 1, I don't know if the lady survived or not, but let's say she passed away. She's gone. Now, dad, he's going to jail. Now, 2, hopefully that family had a will set up, right? Hopefully they did, right? Because now the kids maybe go to their grandmothers or aunties or whoever. But let's say they didn't have one set up, right? Guess what happened to the kids now? They get put into a foster home, right? And then guess what? They may get splitting up. A family torn apart just like that. But then on top of that, you got to understand the kids now got to deal with the mental problems of seeing their dad, who they love, and their mom, who they really love, because the kids are the mom or the dad. That's a whole nother topic. Get shot by the two people that raised them, had them. And that's trauma that they got to deal with. So as I bring it back, as I give you this example, men, fellas, what's going on out there? How you doing? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I was told, by my mom, if you ever feel that you have to put your hands on a woman, just walk away. Simple as that. Just leave. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. And it's not, fellas. It's not worth it. Nothing. I'm not justifying nothing, because at the end of the day, if Megan was my daughter and some dude shot her in the foot, I don't care what it be. I'm going to see toys and whoever. If it's like the man who shot the mother in the face, I'm gonna, if I can't get my hands on him, I'm gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? And then if anything, I'm gonna see his family. Like, someone's gonna have to deal with this. Someone's gonna have to deal with my rage of you hurting my daughter. And the same thing with my son. But I want my son to be super strong, so he don't need dad to come protect him. But my daughter, different story. But I'm gonna raise him right too as well. But the point I'm trying to make is that there's nowhere, anywhere okay for a man to put his hands on a woman at all. Walk away. And yes, and I believe in facts. So I'm in the chat as well. So if you're on my IG, people will chat in, so I'm reading the comments as well. So you might want to go to twinsinc on IG so you can jump in the live chat. But yes, a lot of men out there, and that's true though. I mean, shoot, I might get down to this. But men, what's going on with you? And here's the problem that I have with our people. And I say our people, I'm talking about black people. So you so quick to shoot a woman in the face. Now, mind you, the couple that got shot in the face, I don't know what the race is. I don't know. So I'm sorry. But as far as like Tory Lanez, I know he's black. What's going on with you, fellas? So somebody say something to you and you go to the extreme that you have to pull a gun out and shoot somebody, or even put your hands on them. Like, what kind of sensitivity or what kind of broken household did you come from where that is the number one you go to? I mean, you have to understand, Mr. Tory Lanez is a famous, rapper, producer, whatever you want to call him, singer, whatever. All the money in the world. I don't care what the woman said to him. He can easily find another woman. Easily. He can literally get out the car, walk down the street and be like, hey, I'm Tory Lanez. Oh my God, I know who you is. And you're good. The fact that the man sat there and whatever argument they had and then he resorted to a gun, that's coward. And call it what it is. There's no justification for man putting a hand on a woman at all. So, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to really be aware of the warning signs. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just don't know when they are, I guess, stressed or going through some mental problems. Because I understand most men are raised to be strong, men don't cry, all this stuff. And when all said and done, men do cry, and men should cry. And men should not be sensitive or be like, oh, you're a girl, or man up. Yes, we're men, but we gotta man up. But sometimes, fellas, you gotta let that shit go. You gotta let it out. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're fighting with, you need to let that go. You need to breathe. You need to find your exit. Whatever you need to do to keep you sane, you need to do it. Because right now, I mean, as far as me, I'm still home all the way until the end of the year, and I'm, good thing I have a happy home, so I'm not tripping. But most people, they're home and they can't stand each other. They can't stand the walls they're in. They can't stand the person they're in a relationship with. And that's sad right there. And that's scary because I don't have the numbers report, but I know that the numbers have gone up as far as domestic cases and all that stuff going on. If you can't hear me, and I do apologize, you can also I'm also live streaming on YouTube as well, so I'm sure you can hear me loud and clear there, definitely. But I want you to give y'all some tips or some things to look for, the warning signs, and I got this information from John Hopkins, because John Hopkins is a good resource as far as the health awareness and everything going on in the world, right? But as far as the warning signs, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they're being verbally and emotionally hurtful, that's a sign right there that something is wrong. Number one sign, something's wrong there. Something's going on. You got to check it and you figure out what's going on. That I did not send that. That's something you need to look at. That's a sign right there. Another sign that threatening you, whatever case may be. Girl, if you don't sit down, I'm gonna smack you down, or whatever case may be. I don't know. I don't do it. So those are more signs. And having explosive angers. All of a sudden the house is quiet, everybody doing something, and all of a sudden you hear something go bang, 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 bang. Like you run and say, what's going on? And the person's banging on the desk or something because they frustrated because they couldn't hit Control C to copy something. It just wasn't working. I'm like, dude, it's okay. Just use the mouse, click over it. But that's a sign of anger, explosive anger at that point, right? And then if you have pets and the pets are being harmed, they're getting kicked, thrown around, those are signs of mental problems. And people need to understand, like those are signs. And when you feel like you're about to hit something or anger or break something, you need to just get some music. You need to walk away. If you play a game, play your game. You need to find a space that could take you to a happy place. Simple as that. The fact that men out there resorting to physical violence and hurting people, that is wrong. And it's already worse enough that as a black man, because I'm a black man, we already have to deal with the stress of being black. That's number one. Two, every time I leave the house, it's a stress because it's a possibility I may not make it home. Before I get in my car, I have to get in the car. I have to look at the lights. I got to do a full inspection of my car. I got to make sure all the lights are on. Got to make sure the tire is good because I don't want to get a flat on the side of the road and they pull up and then ask some questions and then pow, I'm shot dead because they felt threatened. That's two. Work, Now, I don't have to travel into work no more, so I don't have to deal with that stress no more, but that still was a stress that I did at one point have to deal with dealing and, being around the work environment about other people. That was definitely something I had to deal with. So 4 is your home. Your home should be your peace, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a relationship with anybody, man or woman, your home should be your peace. I don't care what's going on in the world. When you come home to your house, that should be the only place you should feel the safest ever. You should not pull up to the driveway and sit in the driveway like, whew, man, all right, let me get ready. You should not have to get ready to go into your house. That's something we do when we're going to work. You pull up to your job, you sit in the parking lot, you got 10 extra minutes, you sitting there like, whoo, got your music bumping. Like, okay, I got to get in this place, got to get ready, got to get mentally ready. That's understandable for work because work's going to be stressful. But when you're at home, you should come in the house and be like, hey, mommy's home, daddy's home. Love, hey, babe, how's your day? Okay, what you need, right? It shouldn't be you coming in the house and, oh, you didn't do it. First thing at the mouth, your kids did this. Wait, I didn't do nothing. I saw a skit. That's how I skit with Kevin Hart. I know he did his comedy, but people redid on IG. There's a skit when the dad walks through the door, right through the front door, right? And the mother said, you need to go and beat your kid. And he's like, what? For what? What happened? And like, well, he disrespecting you. I wasn't here. So you going to let him disrespect us? So long story short, she put him between a rock and a hard place. Meaning that if he don't handle the kid, she gonna have a problem with him, and he don't want them problems. But anyway, a lot of people probably saw it already. But the point I'm trying to make is that's an example of somebody walking through the front door. You should not come in like, hey, get ready to start war. It should be love. You come in the house. It should be all love, peace, and all that great stuff. And that deals with all mental. So the people out there who's home right now and dealing with a lot of stress, if drinking is something that has been, I mean, people drink all the time, but if people are now drinking all day, that's another sign too. I don't know if that wasn't a sign, but drinking is definitely a sign too as well that, I mean, like, you know, what time is it now? It's 9:36 a.m. my time. And if somebody already has a cup of wine already out the gate before even having breakfast, that's a problem. That's like waking up to stress. But mental health, fellas, I know I might have been all over the place a little bit here today. Forgive me, because I haven't been practicing a lot as far as doing this, but it's fine though. But mental health, men is dealing with mental health. Don't think just because, just because everything looks good doesn't mean everything is always good. And if you have people out there, friends, guys, women, whatever, not relationship-wise, just people that you know, reach out to them. Just say, hey, just checking on you. How you doing? Because you never know what people are going through. Don't matter. Regardless, people don't tell you what's going on. You should always reach out to loved ones or people that you care about, that you really care about. Reach out to them, check on them, and say how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, when people die, people come out the woodwork, like, oh, he was just a great person and all this stuff. Like, nah, what was the love when I was alive? So share that love now because, as you can see, COVID's not going away. And we're still not in the second wave yet. We're still in the first wave. Wait till the second wave hit. I mean, I'm not looking forward, not at all. And to the parents out there, women and men, parents who are doing this virtual learning, I feel your pain. I feel it. Trust me, I know, because that stress right there by itself. Come on now, anybody who's teaching kids any type of virtual learning right now, that is stress. That all plays into the mental stress. You tell your kids one thing, and they do something totally different. You're like, hey, if I had 10 apples and I take 2 away, how many do I have left? And they say like 5. Woo! I got to take a sip right there. This is tea. So anybody right now who's got kids right now and they're doing virtual learning, it's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna candy coat it. The school stuff they send over is ridiculous. They got them stuff talking about, you got. Okay, you know what? Yes, I love my kids though, but this virtual learning is something crazy. But man, I'm really talking to you fellas. Whatever your out is, it could be listening to music, it could be working out. I mean, I know some gyms are open. Listen, I have in my man cave that I'm in right now, my studio, man cave studio, I have my workout. So I work out here if I need to. I got my gaming system. I got everything I need. You got to find that place, that comfort zone somewhere. I don't care where it's at or where you're going to be. But you need to find something that's going to bring you to a happy place. And the place that your significant other knows that, hey, when this person is in this place right there, I'm going to leave them alone. Even if you may, send a text, hey, babe, I need something, send a text. But when this person is in this space right here, he should not be bothered with. He don't want to be bothered with, okay? Now, he up in TV, living room, all that stuff, okay, different. You can bother him, whatever from there. But be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful that people are really going through stuff right now, okay? And once again, like I said, I don't condone no violence between women. And what Tory did is a clown shit. What the man shot the woman in the face, that's some clown shit. That getting no respect in my hood. Well, I'm not in the hood anyway, but I'm just saying. And then, and also, before I jump off here, the fact that men are really shooting women lets me know how much a coward you are. I don't condone violence at all. But once again, we have these unarmed black men being shot by cops every day. Well, not every day, but pretty much every day you turn around. You just don't see on the news. And you want to be so tough and so gangster. But if they kill your brother in the street and then you want to protest. Where the hood at? Where the gangsters at? You so tough in the street. You so tough when it comes to your woman. Well, she was talking reckless to me. What? What? She was talking reckless? So she deserved to get shot? Like my friend said, what happened if he couldn't aim right and he shot and killed her by accident? And then we're supposed to be, oh man, we sorry, it was an accident. No, no accident. The fact you went straight for a lethal weapon, and a gun is a lethal weapon. I mean, that's when you pull a gun out, you know what I'm saying? I've been told, you pull it out, you better use it. You just don't pull it out and be flashing. No. You pull it out, you better use it. The fact that he went straight for the gun lets you know that man's dealing with something. And anyone out there talking about she's a snitch, Megan a snitch for telling her story, you're a clown for even thinking that or saying that. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know who shot her. Simple as that. Maybe she was telling the story about it. That's what it is, regardless. But I don't care what persona she gives, that she's a rapper, she's to be a stripper, or I don't think she was a stripper, but the fact that her persona is XYZ means she got to live up to XYZ, or even with Tory, because he's a rapper, he need to be XYZ as well. So that makes no sense to me as well. At the end of the day, 2 people get shot. And all y'all people who just don't use critical thinking, and you think just because they're in the entertainment or because she's a rapper, that's what she get, that makes no sense. People make money. She doing what sells to make money. May I agree to what she's doing make money? It's okay. I mean, to each his own. If it works for her, it works for her. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have another conversation coming up about that WAP. WAP. That can be another topic. I'm definitely going to talk about that, but that's a whole nother topic I'm going to bring up. But I'm not mad how way she make her money. I mean, there's other ways she could be doing. So the way she's doing right now, it works for her and it's safe, whatever case may be. It's no different from us going to the movie and watching a 2-hour movie of XYZ. So if an actor gets shot because XYZ, because he played a movie or she played a movie as a cop or a gangster in the movie, that's what she deserves? Is that what y'all saying? Because that's what some people are saying out there, because she's a rapper and she plays persona and he's a rapper. That's the persona. That's the lifestyle they live. Is that true? Because it's all entertainment. Rapping is entertainment. It's all lyrics. And they put this stuff together to rhyme very well. Because trust me, if I can rap, I'll rap too. Create my own label and everything. Master P style, be rich. But, yes, control, facts. But for anyone saying out there, like I said, once again, that she is a snitch or like that, you're a clown for that. And if you don't like it, unfollow me, because I don't care. But I'm about to wrap it up here, people. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, mental health is real. Okay? I don't know what people are going through, but you need to be conscious, not conscious, but you need to know what's going on. You just can't think that everybody's okay. And I need men to check other men. Okay? Because I'm sure during our whole episode, when it was all out, there was other men there that may know Tory, that may know Megan, and that shit could have been checked a long time ago. Simple as that. If I see something over there, I'm like, bruh, that ain't the move. You know what I'm saying? I get it. We don't want to get involved with people's business and their relationship. I get that. But some things, you have to just you know what? That's not the move. Because we all have, like I said, we all have daughters. We have mothers. We have sisters. We have cousins. If it was them, what would you do? And I agree. In the chat, people are saying men are being abused. That's true. That is true. That is true. Men is being abused. Definitely, 100%. I'm not gonna dance over that. That is true. And another reason why, because the system allows the men to be abused too. Yeah, I said it. The system. Because, a woman can get away with anything in the world. And, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about this. And I have conversations with my homeboys all the time. And anyone who's watching and listening right now, think about this for a second. Think about this. Growing up, or even now, how many times have you seen a man get his tires flattened, windows busted, beat up, scratched up in the face, and everything by his girl because they got in an argument, right? and he don't hit her, right? Right? And do he ever call the cops? I'll wait. Nope, they don't. They don't. Now, some do. Not some do. Some do. Some do. Not going to say it all, but some do. But I know a lot of men who've been through that, and they never call the cops. Never call the cops. As soon as you try to push the woman off you and she falls and she called the cops. Oh, she calls the cops. Oh, they come. I'm not, like I said, domestic violence is real, but at the end of the day, everybody get in fights. But as soon as you do something, oh, they call the cops. And one thing about the cops, as a black man, I asked cops yesterday with a young fella because he's dealing with a girlfriend drama, whatever. And I said, listen, I understand we all get in relationships, keep you cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't do something you regret later. Keep your hands out the woman, whatever. But at the end of the day, anytime a woman decides they want to call the cops on the man, right now, in this day and age, that is a death sentence. That is really a death sentence. Because as you know now, when the police come to your house at this point now, and you don't know which kind of cop you're going to get. And at this point now, if they come, they can come and shoot you. And this is not like, oh, what if, what happened. No, this is facts. This facts, people. I call the cops for help. And somebody come and cops shoot them. But I'm going to call you. There's plenty of videos of it. So it's not like I'm making this up. You can go on YouTube. You can go anywhere. There's plenty of times where a black person has called the cops for something, whatever. And then when the cops get there, they shoot the person who called the cops. Like, I want to call you. So men and women, y'all need to figure out how to communicate. You need to figure out how to get through these tough times. I mean, we're all adults here. But, I understand this, that everyone's human and everybody has tipping points. So with that being said, it's like at any given moment, someone can snap, crackle, and pop. Once again, not condoning none of this violence at all. I'm not. I just need everyone to be realized that men actually go through stuff too. And this is not like, oh, women, no. There's no shot of nobody. I'm just giving out the facts. I'm giving, personal experience, all that stuff. And some of these things that's facts. Facts. Thick but fit crew, that is facts right there. And some of these men are going through stuff because when they was growing up, they had child abuse. They had things they holding in the whole life. And then soon one person do something, they snap, crackle, and pop. And like, where is it coming from? It's coming from a long time of child abuse or a pain or something that they really haven't hurt. And I recommend men, talking to you directly. Fellas, where the camera's at? Camera here, camera there. Cameras, look at me, men. I'm sorry, because my people on my podcast, you can't see me. But if you want to see me, go to twinsinc on YouTube and you see the video of this. But what I'm saying is that, fellas, you need to talk to somebody. There's nothing wrong with seeing a counselor. Nothing at all. Because you need somebody who's going to ask those questions to pull whatever in you out. Because sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Not talking to your homeboy, not talking to another girl. Talk to a counselor. I mean, of course, there might be a guy or girl at a counselor, but they're professionals at it. Talk to them. No woosah, no bad boys woosah. No, real conversation. Because I guarantee there will be some tears. There's going to be some things you get off your chest. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel 10 pounds lighter. But talk to somebody. Because you do not have to hold in that pain for all these years. You don't. Because you're going from 0 to 100 real quick. Grabbing a gun and shooting real quick is going 0 to 100. Unacceptable. All right, people. I thank for everybody tuning in on the IG Live. Everybody's listening on the podcast later on. Anyone on YouTube, Twitch. I'm even on Periscope. Yeah, the boys doing things. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Please leave comments. I'm going to repost this, so please leave the comments. Reach out to me directly as well. Facts. Yes, society teaches that men can't hit women without repercussions. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, you should never hit a woman. Walk away. Facts. Walk away. I don't know where this movement have came from. I swear this is a movement I feel, and it's a clown movement, and to get rid of it. Never it's okay to put your hands on a woman. Never. As a man, as a man, you're supposed to be a protector, provider, strength. You're supposed to be that. You have to grab a gun to shoot a woman and she doesn't have a gun, there's a problem. There's a problem. But once again, walk away. Hell, run away. One time I got in a relationship, I was in a relationship with somebody, and this woman, she was attacking me in my own house. Okay? I called 911. She pulled the cord out the phone. All right, cool. She pulled a cord out the wall. Yeah, I said cord, so some of y'all young people, y'all don't know, but y'all got cell phones. Back in the day when I was coming up, I had the old little phone. You had to plug into the wall and do. Anyway, she pulled it out the wall, right? All right, cool. So, you know what I did? I ran out the house. And that was quick, too, because as soon as I opened my door, I was like, perfect. I'm looking for you guys. The police at my door. Now, think about it now, man. It could have been bad for me. Think about now how today's going. Police at my door. That could have been real bad. But it worked out for me perfectly. I let them in the house, explain the story. I ain't touch her. Like, she got no bruises. They see me. I had a little whatever. But it got handled. No one got in trouble. No one got shot. Well, she had to leave. Let's be clear. But I didn't put my hands on her. And she was pregnant at the same time, too. Like, that could have been bad for me. All she had to do was, like, punch herself in the face, whatever, and be like, you hit me. And I'd have been locked up. Just like that. You know, I did nothing. But anyway, that was just, like I said, a personal story. I've been through it all. So I'm not speaking on just, like, what ifs or what has happened. No, I know what it's been like to be in a relationship with somebody who's trying to put their hands on you. So it's better to leave the situation than stay. Facts. It's better to leave. I mean, hey, fellas, again, hey, once COVID's gone, just want to let you know. If you want to come to Atlanta, you can't stay with me, but if you come to Atlanta, just want to let you know. It's like 100 women to one. It's like 100 to 1 to men. So once again, with being said, like, okay, fellas, if the one you want is driving you crazy, whatever, hey, it's more fish in the sea. More fish in the sea is what I'm saying. Long story short. You don't got to come to Atlanta. Atlanta's packed. Don't come. I was just joking about that part. It's always two sides of the story. I meant, yo, this chat is going crazy here. I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to close out, but y'all keep coming with good stuff, and I appreciate it. Yes. This is what it is to stress, because you will humble or submit to their bull. Whew. Yeah, that's true. All right, people. Once again, leave the comments. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in with me, man. I know I've been gone for a minute. I'm going to get back in the flow again. This is twinsinc Talk. I'm your boy, twinsinc. Be out. Also, check out the Chop Team. We got some stuff coming on as well, too. So, yes, I have two podcasts. twinsinc Talk is one, and the Chop is the other. And my co-host, the Dark Child. All right, people. Love. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Stay blessed. And I'm out. That's a wrap today for the show. Please like, share, comment, share your thoughts. Email us at info@twinsinc.net. You can also subscribe to us on these multiple platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Castbox, Podcast Addict, and of course YouTube if you want to see us do the live recording. So once again, thank you.